Hello, everyone. Welcome to Top Trio, and these are the top three things you need to know about what we're talking about with AEW. World's End. What are we gonna do now with Kenny Omega being back? And we hurt people. Do it. Mike Burke, aka Nate Higgers, all that. gotta put your government name out there, bro.
No, that's good. No, we got a lot of aliases. You got to keep it spicy out here. It's a dangerous world filled with pratfalls.
One thing I definitely want to do for this year, our top trio, is make it a little bit more mature. I know it's about. I think we're going on the 10-year anniversary for top trio. I think it started
Beautiful,
in 2014.
beautiful.
So
Old as shit.
People are a lot older now, so I'm older and my back hurts. So
Bad. Yeah, like right here, just started
yeah.
acting up for no reason. Like right before we started, it was wild.
Yeah. So AEW, man, all elite wrestling. Jesus. Had a rough start of the year. A lot of things coming down the pike, but World's End was definitely the world ending and starting anew.
It's been a rough couple of years.
Yeah.
I don't even remember 2023. I'm gonna keep it real with you. What was that? The first.
I'm sorry, man.
Yeah.
Get that out.
You get that one out because I'm sure I'll have a lot more.
Yeah,
All In. That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
That's all I kind of remember, and I don't even remember that so much because the following year's All In was a fairy tale. That was absolutely beautiful.
I mean, this year's All In was amazing only because of Nigel McGuinness coming back. That was,
only because of Nigel.
Yeah,
McGuinness.
only. There was nothing else that happened.
No.
Nigel coming back was the biggest moment of 2024 by far.
Oh, of course, yes. Nothing at all else occurred during this year of professional wrestling. Not one thing.
I have never heard a pop that loud in my life for anybody.
He was on home turf. The people were very happy to see him. Nobody thought that shit was going to happen.
Out of nowhere. RKO, out of nowhere.
Again, showing the true powers of Mariah May. One simple kiss caused a chain reaction to occur.
One kiss is all it takes. No, sorry.
He gets it. This guy gets it.
So, World's End. So, one thing about Mike, one thing I love about Mike when it comes to AEW, I can always rely on him watching AEW when I'm watching it, or we're going to talk about it at some point within 24
Soon.
Yeah. It's not even 24 hours. I can always attribute to Mike being able to have a conversation with me on a global standard about AEW.
It's gonna be up on the second screen. Like that's the whole purpose of having two screens. I want everybody to understand this. Either you have two screens or you have one of them big ass ones that Rick got that basically counts as two screens.
Yeah, I have an Odyssey, 49-inch. Thing's amazing. It's a behemoth.
Dead ass, you can be playing a game here and then just have a whole ass other thing on the side. Ridiculous. Thing is stupid.
Promote ultra wide. If gaming companies and other companies would actually support ultra wide, it would be an amazing investment. But
we'll get there.
Yeah.
But as I said, no matter what I'm doing, I'm always trying to play video games.
Yeah.
I'm going to be playing a game and then have AEW up. It doesn't matter. I have to get it in because I have to be on Twitter. And if I got to be on Twitter, these motherfuckers going to be spoiling it as it happens. Yeah. So like this is just how life works.
So I'm going to say this as well, and I know how people feel. I'm not trying to get political, but I will say this: since Elon Musk took over Twitter, it's like one of the greatest places in the world. Because there is no handcuffs. You can't get in trouble. You can say whatever you want to say. Some people get offended. I get it. I understand. But people are just off the chain. You can see people's true colors.
1,000%. There's been a whole situation going on that will literally derail this if I get into it. So I'm not gonna start. I'll get that off screen, and you're gonna be like, "What the fuck did you just say to me?"
After dark episode.
Yeah, it's gonna be something. It's gonna be something, all right. But that pay-per-view was fucking bananas,
bro.
That shit was clean, bro.
Yeah.
Across the board. I don't remember a bad match. I don't remember a shitty section. Yeah. Absolutely flawless.
When you nail it from start to finish, and even the matches that are supposed to just kind of be a little small appetizer for the next meal.
Exactly.
I didn't think Mariah May and Thunder Rosa was gonna be able to tear the house down. I was like, hold up, like Thunder Rosa's kind of been on this coming back, this comeback
Right.
tour, and she nailed it. I mean,
She looked like she died. I'm pretty sure she died when she got pile driven through that table. That she was cooked. That was absolutely crazy, bro.
Memories of Britt Baker. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah,
Well, that's the thing. Rosa is good, just period. But when you put her in a situation where like she got to beat a bitch ass with a chain, she clicks in like fucking Jim Leyritz in the playoffs, bro. Like it's next level. It's beautiful to watch.
So I'm gonna give Tony Khan props because I'm sitting here and I'm a little slow, everybody. I'm just gonna go and say it. I mean, I'm unfortunately
You do a lot with it.
I'll catch up. I'll catch up with
everything. Yeah, no, you do a lot with it though.
Yeah,
I'm proud of you.
But I was looking. I didn't realize what the final was for the fucking Continental Classic. I didn't see what the actual finals were, and I saw that. Oh my goodness, it was Okada versus Ricochet and Will versus Kyle Fletcher. And I'm like, what was the ramifications of this? And I thought about it for a while. I was like, holy shit! If Tony Khan pulls this trigger, it could be Okada versus Will Ospreay. And it didn't hit me until last night how big this could possibly be. Because I honestly thought Ricochet was going to win it all and go on to New Japan.
Kind of, sort of felt like the
vibe. That way, he's going to turn the Hurt Syndicate. It's going to be a match made in heaven.
Or you give it to Fletcher because that boy has been on a meteoric, to say the least, rise. Yeah.
And then what did this do, Tony Khan do? You book Okada versus Will Ospreay before the main event.
Casually. On a Saturday night in Florida.
And we had to live with that. We had to live with the fact that we're just going to do Okada versus Will Ospreay just out of nowhere. Nobody bought tickets, knew that was going to happen.
You had an idea.
Yeah, I mean,
you know what the money match is, you know what the situation is, but you figure to yourself, are we really going to do that here?
No. You have to let that one simmer. I mean, in the ways of the old company, things like that wouldn't happen. It would simmer. We will wait a couple months, maybe WrestleMania, maybe.
Oh, you definitely at this point, you don't waste that match before WrestleMania. That's
no.
That I'm not even gonna lie. That it hurts me. Like it's booking that I understand from many years of wrestling. So even I'm going like, the fuck. But it doesn't matter. This is AEW. Make these 7,000 people who came out, paid some fucking money, happy as pigs and shit.
And then Tony Khan was like, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to sprinkle Kenny Omega right here. Just because. And then we're going to have these two people look at the All In logo for Texas on July 12th. Just casually.
They didn't even look at it. They just happened to be lined up perfectly in the shot. Whoever the fuck was doing like the camera work and had everything set up for this pay-per-view, money. Please get an end of year bonus. Please. You deserve that shit.
Props to everybody on the production crew, the creative department. They sold it. I have
clean,
never
bro.
Their camera work and production quality of this pay-per-view was top notch.
They had all of these wonderful little moments planned out where you're just going to be like, I'm going to remember that. The one where Mercedes got her hands up like, I did it! And then in comes fucking Stat, and then she just turns like, you raggedy bitch.
That was the best scene of the night.
Ooh!
I mean, it was like, slid right
chills.
Because they were at 9. You're like, okay, what's the rap? She ain't up.
You
like,
kind of feeling it, right? You're like, oh, maybe just a count out. Fuck it. Yeah, sure. Nah.
And props to Stat, because I say this again, I talked to you about this last night. Mercedes is taking a liking to Statlander, and I'll keep saying it. The way she works with Statlander and the way she sells as well, you have to respect it. Like, it looks like Monet and Stat's going to be a thing. It's going to be a
forever
type Hangman thing.
Could be, bro.
Yeah.
Could be. I mean, we I see, this is the problem, right? Because I keep talking about all these things, but I know what the fuck the future is, and she's waiting.
You talking about Marina Shafir, or you just talking about the problem?
Well, I mean, no, we'll get to her in a second. That wonderful child is going to beat the ever living shit out of Willow, and vice versa. But that's the future. That's the future.
Hold on. Where's Willow from?
A little place behind me, known as Long Island, New York.
It looks very magical back there.
It looks so great. Like, you see the light bursting in Almost like it's ready to just eat you alive and kill you. Yeah.
Yeah, I had the opportunity to fly in the Long Island one time, and it's
That's
one of
right.
the most amazing experience. And it's
The plane ride in, you felt baptized almost,
yeah,
right?
I was like, man, wow. Now I see why MJF is the way he is, and why he looks at the
Exactly.
world as a lesser being to him. So
Yes, that's why he comes across as an asshole.
no,
It's just a person who is your better.
he's our scumbag. He's our scumbag.
Yeah, 1,000%.
Yeah.
Love that man.
So it's all you, bro.
But yes, no. Mercedes Moné is the greatest female wrestler in North America by like a wide and violent margin. Like it's rough.
He's only one other person, one of your favorite people.
Yes.
Remotely go to town with her.
Yeah, and like even through injuries, like Bailey's still above all these hoes. Like it's crazy.
Yeah,
It's
Bailey,
crazy.
I appreciate what you're doing and where you are, but man, if you ever cross that line, the things you can do on the other side, girl.
But yes, her and Stat are building up a lovely little situation. But as said, the current problem is that I know there is a whole being, a whole force sitting in a lesser promotion. What's her name again? Greek goddess type thing, Minions, longest running Ring of Honor women's champion.
Not her.
No. Is she alive even? I think.
Yeah, I think she's doing stuff in GCW or something. But you're talking about the
current
the other black wrestler.
Right now we only at like 3
people.
Yeah, he hates him. Yeah,
he hates us, and
right.
Yeah, everybody knows that. Everybody.
Since Leo Rush told us this. Wait, he's back in the company.
Yeah. Leo Rush is back. Yeah.
Well, Big Swole was her name. She told us. She let us know it just ain't the place for Negroes.
I mean, Tony Khan wasn't in his right state of mind at that night, so he was taking care of business. But regardless of what was said, he stood on business,
right?
And he's corrected the course of the ship.
1,000%.
One day, my boy Will Hobbs will get his due. So I just want to say this.
He continues to put on great matches. It's going to happen.
Yeah,
it's going to happen. It's just
we're gonna go to Japan and whoop some Asian ass. But one day,
just kill him.
Just
absolutely kill him, man. Get that man into G1, please.
Yeah, World's End was great. We'll talk about the final match real quick. I loved everything they did in the final match. I loved everything. I don't really. It sucks that the Death Riders had to get involved, but I mean, it was literally going to be a 3-on-1.
They already set themselves up as we don't give a fuck. All right, we're not here to be doing this shit.
We don't give a fuck. What?
We're gonna run shit. We're not here to do this fucking. Oh, the leader just gets to stand on his own and do things normally. Shut the fuck up. No, we got a gang of niggas, and that's what we're here to do.
That's what we do.
Gang of nigga shit. Like, what? Come on.
And then, the greatest thing about that, okay, Moxley won, and they still about to hurt people. And then all of a sudden, you got FTR coming out. God bless them for what they're doing in Asheville next Wednesday. And then all of a sudden, rated FTR.
You knew it was coming, but
Cinema, bro. Cinema, bro.
Hey.
Send them up.
He's looking good.
Kenny fucking Omega and Edge. Look, I know we don't talk about other people's names and where they come from.
We can't be using slave
I'm
names
gonna use
like
Edge,
that, bro.
Adam Copeland, but I gotta be real, man. It's hard for me to because Edge is such a big part of my life, man. Growing up,
1,000%.
But I'm gonna respect him for this podcast. Adam Copeland came back and said, "We taking it all, bro.
I want all your shit. I want all of your shit. How many belts y'all got? Give me all of them.
All of them. You, and you. You getting your ass beat. You getting your ass beat. I don't even know who you are. You getting your ass beat.
Y'all ain't defended them trios titles in a minute. We want them shits, bro.
Yeah.
We need them shits.
And then guess what Tony Khan does? He books a 3 versus 3 on Fight for the Fall in Nashville.
Of course he does. Well, I mean, yeah. As soon as you saw the graphic change, you knew what the fuck was good.
Yeah, Fight for the Fall.
It was over.
Moxley, their dudes, they taking a hard L on Wednesday, bro.
They really got no choice.
I can't see FTR and Adam losing on home court. I mean,
Nah,
they got the home court
nah.
advantage.
Play's gonna
You
go
don't do that.
crazy when the music hits. Nah,
But for
man, it's
that
gonna be over.
charity and what they're doing, what Tony Khan's doing, there's no way you book them and lose. And you can't have
Mm-mm.
Adam Copeland come back and take an L just out of nowhere.
Mm-mm. No,
FTR been on ice for a month. Can't take that L.
nah, nah.
You'd have got to take a pin again.
See, it's a tough one. It's a tough one, right?
For you.
Because like it should be Yuta that takes the pin. That's kind of his job. But wouldn't it be nice? Wouldn't it be okay if Adam Copeland spears the ever living shit out of our world champion? Pins him 1, 2, 3. I'm just saying.
I mean, that was,
You said it, you make it look good. You said, oh, he can do it? Cause now it's can he do it? You set it up right there. Oh, maybe he can, and then of course he loses eventually. Or you do some real fuck shit and he wins, and then of course the patriarch, your favorite professional wrestler.
Oh, my father.
Yes, of course. Yes, your papa.
Yeah, my papa.
Your papa. Will come down because like what?
No, he's not gonna come down. He's gonna ascend from the Raptors. Ascend from.
It's gonna be like the scene. It's gonna be like the scene in Constantine with Keanu Reeves, where like Satan come down, just got the fucking tar and shit.
The patriarch is going to ascend from the nosebleeds, cash in, and be our new champion.
That's exactly the problem. Yeah, it's like when the fuck does he do that? Revolution, probably, right?
Time he was screwed Adam for a belt.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's just gonna be hilarious.
Yeah. At some point, as much as I want them to keep fighting each other, I need them to be friends. And
now we gotta
Adam to turn. I need to get the tag team belts, and I need. Here's he wants the trio belts.
Can you imagine the Edge and Christian? We're just gonna Can you imagine them giving the fucking the 7 seconds for the pictures?
Don't do that, bro. Don't do that. I can't deal with that. I'm too excited, bro.
In AEW, bro. In AEW, that would be nuts, bro.
AEW doesn't give two shits about how I feel. Like I can't have goosebumps every time I watch.
You know, Tony Khan wants these motherfuckers to be holding the tag team championships, giving people the photo op opportunities. Just standing there in the ring, giving them the poses, bro. That's gonna fucking fuck hard. That people. Whatever the fuck show that happens following them winning the titles is going to be sold out. I'm telling you that straight up right the fuck now. Right the fuck now. Because the celebration that's going to happen there, oh my god, bro.
You got to do it in Canada.
Yeah.
That's how you sell it. Do the next episode in Canada.
That's one of my favorite things about AEW, because you're like you can look ahead to like where we're gonna be, and like that alone is a spoiler. You're like, oh, we're gonna be in Canada here. Okay, all right, yeah, I know who's winning a belt here or some bullshit, and he's gonna fucking win the Continental. You know, like you can start mapping shit out.
And the sad part now, Tony Khan is giving you the answers to the test now. Oh look, there's a random all-in sign. Oh look. There's a random Revolution sign, and it's different too. And guess what Revolution is? You pointed out last night. Where's Revolution at this year?
It's gonna be in Los Angeles.
It's near Los Angeles.
Those guys that left, they ran like pussies when like real niggas came to town and did like an actual fucking takeover. They thought this was gonna be some cool shit. They were just gonna show up and be like, haha, we're the Bucks. And then some real gangster folks came along and was like, we gonna choke out Bryan Danielson in front of his moms and shit. Like, you ain't real gangsters, bro. You don't have this in you, bro. You gonna get beat by Private Party, bro. Come on, no.
I mean,
come on, no.
I'm gonna let you have that comment. I'm gonna let you have it. I ain't gonna belittle it. It is
go get beat by a like a Private Party. Not even at the height of their powers. What did they even do to earn that for real though? For real though. What were they doing before that to earn the opportunity they got?
They were jobbing for the last 4 years, and they were stuck with Matt Hardy being part of this Hardy family, the Andrade Hardy family office.
Oh my god, remember that?
Man. Yeah, we don't
remember that?
That was rough. I mean, we changed the name 3 times, and Yeah. You know what? If Andrade, if you're listening to this, I don't know what you're doing right now, or where you're at, or what you're involved in.
I hope
But
you're
I
doing
wish you
well.
well. I hope you're doing good, doing well, whatever you're doing right now.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know. I mean, I hope you're winning championships somewhere. And
no, he definitely not. He definitely not doing that.
no, I
He's
mean, no,
definitely
he
no,
should
no,
be.
no,
Like, he's that
no.
good. Wherever he went to, I'm sure he is living the
You know,
best
you
life.
know where he went. You know where he is. Don't act like don't play this game. Don't act like you don't know where he went.
I mean,
You know where
unless
he
I
is.
saw him he wrestles on Twitter. I don't know.
No, that's not. No.
He
I mean,
was
you all no. Okay, well, yes, but
on X. I'm sorry.
whatever you want to call it. I'm just saying that like he wrestles for a company that happens to put the matches you on Twitter. You know what that is. You know where he went.
I mean,
He went back to his wife, bro. You know where his wife's from. Mm-hmm. That place.
that place.
Yeah, with the ball dude.
I just see him. I just see him doing 30-second matches on
No,
Twitter.
no, that place with the bald dude that's trying to erase his stepfather's legacy. They're trying to act like the past 4 decades never happened, but they did. Like, isn't that weird?
Not the place where Cody is, right?
Yeah, that place. That's that place. Yeah, that's where Andrade is right now. Yeah,
Cody's like the heavyweight champion of like.
yeah, of the world wrestling.
Andrade like beat him multiple times in AEW. So
did he though?
Yeah, he did him. And,
Oh,
I mean,
shit.
Cody put himself through a flaming table to beat him, but that's all other side. But yeah,
true.
okay, cool. We gonna move past this because
okay.
Like I said, Andrade, whatever you're doing, I'm happy for you. I'm hoping that
Latino World Order.
You mean the place that Penta and Ray Phoenix are going to? Well, Ray Phoenix may never get there, but
I don't even know if he's with Zelina Vega. The best time in his career is when he was with Zelina Vega, and I don't even know if they're together right now. That's how life is. That's how crazy shit is.
So, World's End was fantastic. We talked about everything, just about everything. So now we're gonna go into I think the biggest part of the night. You bring Kenny Omega back,
and
you have him hand the belt over to Okada.
Mm-hmm.
Where do we go from here? As a company, now that we have Kenny back, and I don't even know in what fashion, what do we do as a company now, knowing that Kenny Omega is back as an EVP?
Kenny's gotta get his swag back up. You know what I'm saying? He gotta start
here. There's a lot.
There's a lot of heads he gotta run through.
Change, bro. It ain't him beating up on Jungle Boy and
listen.
Daniel Garcia.
If I don't see a video of a half-dead Will Ospreay in the back, looking at fucking Kenny Omega, whom he hates, and his big bro Okada gawking each other down. I think I sent you the video. Okada was happier than a pig in shit when he heard that goddamn battle cry turn on, bro. He was like, "Oh, my boy is back." Lord, I can.
Best match ever.
I can turn it back on again. I don't have to go fucking 25% for these low grade bums. Yeah. I love all y'all boys. You know
I'm Okada.
I'm motherfucking Okada.
Yeah. I won the fucking Continental Classic. Twice.
Technically, yeah. Twice. Technically twice, yes.
Twice. Yeah.
Rest in peace, Eddie Kingston. I miss you so much. You're another one where what is even I don't even
before we get back over to Kitty, I was watching a little bit of the part 1 of 2024 for AEW where he started from. And like the first night, the year was Eddie Kingston was in this huge brawl, and I'm like,
yeah,
God, I miss that dude.
I miss him so much. He was cooking.
Now we have the new king of New York and Chris Jericho. So I mean, yeah. I mean, I didn't proclaim him, but he proclaimed himself. He beat Anthony Bones, and so he's a new king of New York. So.
Where is Bowens even from that he gets to?
It doesn't matter.
He gets to rep New York like that, and he can't even beat Jericho.
So
this is the better wrestler of the Acclaim. This is what I'm told. This is what I'm told is the better wrestler of the Acclaim by miles. He couldn't even beat Chris Jericho. The washed king Chris Jericho.
He's kind of the GOAT, so I mean,
I know this, but I've heard constantly from bums, grifters,
bums.
idiots with blue check marks They tell me Chris Jericho's a washed king. He's trash. He's a bum. Primarily because they don't like his political opinions, but that's whatever. That's what I was told. I heard anybody could beat this old bitch. I don't, but they
I'm
not.
shocked that people bring up politics in wrestling when they watch WWE and. I mean,
Don't. Nah, it's okay. We
rather
don't.
not do that, but don't say that be a hypocrite on one person.
Why
whole company.
Why you cooking? Why don't cook
no,
these
I'm not
frauds
cook,
like that,
man. Like,
you cooking these frauds
right
now, bro.
I'm
like,
sorry.
there's no need for that, man.
Screw. You know, I had 3 things to talk about. Now, time for hypocritical ass people.
Hey, this is your podcast, bro. I'm just letting you know, man.
I'm sitting there trying to be nice, bro. I'm tired of this shit. All fucking year we had to hear this shit about motherfuckers. Oh, AEW does this, AEW does that. And the WWE does the same exact shit. Same exact flippy shit. Oh, this shit's amazing. Oh my god, that shit's amazing.
And it's usually worse.
Yeah,
it's usually
way worse.
It's usually discount as fuck. Like that they be setting that Tiffany Stratton girl up. She be out there doing some, aight shit.
She's good though.
She's good. She out there doing aight shit, but I'm like, bruh, I've seen this.
I've seen that. I mean, look, I recognize your game. And I recognize you using somebody else's game for your game.
Yeah.
I'm cool with that.
Bring that in.
And don't say to be hypocrites. Don't let the critics be hypocrites over here. Sorry.
Like, you have people desperately trying to tell you Will Ospreay is like a bad professional wrestler. And this man, the run he's been on the past like 3 years.
Yeah.
Nah,
First
bro.
thing I said today, and I'm sorry, I'm tooting my own horn.
Nah, bro.
If you're not a fan of AEW, just do me this. Just tell me this. If I say, hey, check this out, or you say you got a comment about AEW, just say this. Hey, that's cool, but I'm not programmed to like that because I watch WWE. Just say that.
Exactly.
Just say that. That's all. I mean, I'm not gonna get on you. Just say, hey, I like WWE, and I'm not programmed to this, and it's not to my level of what I'm accustomed to. Mm-hmm. I'm cool with that. But if you say, oh, this is bad wrestling and this is horrible storytelling, look, you can't tell me that AEW has bad wrestling. You just can't. I'm sorry.
No,
if you want to talk about stories, we could talk about stories all day, and I will give some criticism towards AEW.
There are times a lot of endings don't really hit. That's for me. That's the major problem.
Yeah,
I think we tell good stories. We tell them in very interesting ways. We tell them in very like background ways, but sometimes endings don't really.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest with you. The Adam Cole and MJF shit is the dumbest shit that I've ever seen. I'm so tired of that damn story. Now we can finally move on.
It's a real rough situation because they put so much into it to not give it like some kind of a finish would just be like, damn.
I mean, I love when they were together. I thought that their story together was amazing. Mm-hmm. I enjoyed the kangaroo kick, double clothesline. I was all in it. And then they started the devil stuff, and then what's name got hurt, and it was just like
the injury absolutely fucking ruined it, man. Like this shit would have been over and done with a while ago. God knows where Adam Cole would be.
Yeah, I'm good. Moving on. I'm just saying, look, you can have criticism, but don't be a hypocrite. That's all.
Exactly.
I know critical. That the word is part of hypocrite, but there's ways you can say, look, I just don't like this type of wrestling in this style. Not a problem. It's not for me. But you're gonna go into give me a thesis on why AEW sucks, bro? Like, nah, I don't have.
There's no need to be disingenuous. What the fuck, sorry.
I have dealt with it all year. I've actually conflicted with myself over the company that I love because people have making me think maybe they're onto something. Nah, this shit's amazing. I'm sorry.
Wrestling always goes through fucking peaks and valleys. You're always gonna have situations where things happen. And for a hot minute there, primarily due to fucking Phil Brooks, a lot of shit happened. Yeah. He fucked up the overall perception. And then when we were trying to fucking get it back and start cooking again, all of a sudden, bam, injuries.
Yeah.
Like literally just as we're like, okay, we're getting back to it. Okay. Boop. Oh, Kenny Omega's stomach is trying to literally eat him alive.
Yes.
Like, what the fuck?
Well,
Are you serious?
What I will say, I won't speak for the whole year, but I will give AEW from October until now that it has been amazing and substantial. I think it has been by far the best wrestling company in the world in the last 3 months. From what they've been able to do from the classics, from the storytelling, from the people they brought in, they're cashing out on all their new acquisitions. Period.
The ability to do away with things that weren't working in kind of just flawless ways. Just like, hey, like everything with the Bucks, like, all right, we're just gonna we're gonna just quietly just put that to the side. I'm gonna be very curious how they fucking phase them and Kenny back together, because like you did fuck that man over pretty bad.
You can never bring Hangman back into that. Sorry, don't ever bring Hangman back to the Elite. Nope, I don't want it. Hangman, who he is today, that's what I want for the rest of my life. I'm good. I want him to.
I mean, look, that would be great. But the whole thing is that Hangman is the fucking heart and soul of this company. Like, so for us to be in a very good place, I personally feel he has to fucking work his way back, understand his soul again, and then become a face, and then win the AEW World Heavyweight Championship. Because the entire story is that being a stupid fucking cunty dickhead is not working. Every fucking time you try this, you get fucked over, you get little broed, you got fucking Jay White out here little broing you, man. You ain't, how many times that man beat you in a row? Like 52? Like whatever the fuck the shit the record is, he fucking you up, dog.
Me personally, and I'm gonna say this, there's only one person where the belt currently right now looks good on, and that's Swerve. And I mean Swerve. I mean, there's a lot of people in AEW. Darby's gonna have his moment, like which I agree with you.
He'll be the one. Yeah.
Swerve is it. He is the whole package. Swerve is screaming champion, screaming face of the company. And I'm sorry that he should have won Wrestler of the Year. Period.
Not wrong.
The
rise is crazy.
I would give Cody his props for what he did in WWE over the last 2 years. No. I'm sorry. I mean, for what it is, the popularity contest, fine, whatever.
No.
Swerve did the damn thing. Swerve is like he literally was AEW.
If it's at all possible, the best thing that you could probably do at this point, whenever you inevitably upload this, is to sneak in the 2 clips from the past 2 shows of like the crowd yelling so fucking loud that niggas can't even hear the promo the man is trying to say.
Yeah. Oh, in DC. Oh, I was there in DC.
Exactly. The show you were at, exactly.
We were going in on Ricochet, calling him bald, right? We had a bald chant going on. And you couldn't even hear Swerve's promo. Swerve changed his promo to what we were yelling and ended up going with the bald thing at the end. And look where we are today.
Mm-hmm. Like, it's crazy. It's actually crazy. It's like, it's been building and building and building the past ever since that man's house got burned down. Stuff has just been building and building and building.
That was one of the greatest moments in the history of wrestling, because they had us hook, line, and sinker for Swerve being like, oh, I bought my mom's house, I got my new contract, now that's being my guy, and I'm gonna ride with him. I ain't joining the Hurt Business, and this is great. And the whole day, Mike and I are like, and I was like,
I don't know about that.
I was like,
I don't know about that. This is a nice moment, but
it would be a shame if Hangman fucked this up.
If some crazy ass motherfucker said, I'm gonna burn your house down, which like seems like rough escalation for me personally.
Yeah, I mean, what Swerve did to Hangman,
not great.
Really fucked up. Like,
not great.
I mean, as much as we love Swerve, dog, like you don't get a pass for what you did though.
I just came up in your house a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Was your kid even in the crib? Because if so, that's terrible parenting. That's not even on me. That's on y'all for leaving your child just.
It's all good though. He gave him a shirt, gave him a mixtape.
First of all, he gave him gifts. Y'all okay with motherfucking Santa Claus showing the fuck up, but a pleasant Negro shows up and lets a young child know on some Kendrick shit like, dear Adonis, like, hey, your dad's a bitch. Like, I'm sorry that your father's a whole bitch.
I mean, I'm gonna say this. It's a little freaky, but if I woke up in the middle of the night and Swerve standing over top of me and he gave me his mixtape and his T-shirt, I'm gonna be pretty ecstatic. Dog, can I walk you out? Are you thirsty? You good? Let's make sure you lock the door on the way out. I don't know how you got in. Just lock the door on the way out. You good?
You wake up and it's just you just quietly hear, and you're like, is that Swerve's theme playing?
Why does that sound getting closer to my house?
It's 3 a.m. What the fuck is going on? And then, like, all of a sudden, the door just opens, like, just all casual and shit, and the Nana's all stomping through your crib, like, with his weed, because he had to have his weed.
I mean, then he just throws the coffee in my house and just has coffee everywhere.
Yeah, okay, that'd be disrespectful.
Okay, cool. So, now that we done had our 360 rant, we went around the world and came back just to talk about
I can't find my baby. I don't know when. I don't know why. He better be pissed, bro. No, I'm sorry. He better be pissed, bro. Kenny Omega keeps taking this man's moments. Like, he couldn't even have like a loss moment, like a cool, like, oh, I lost. I came out. My head was all fucked up. I did what I had to do. I'm that guy. Nah.
I was told when Okada shook Ospreay's hand that he's going to catch a V trigger to the chin. I was like, boy, you got the wrong one. And I appreciate Okada. Look, hello, little one. It's okay you lost.
Bitch.
Yeah. Hold my jockstrap. That's what you're going to do.
Little
Put the fries
bitch.
in the bag, Ospreay.
Yeah, exactly, nigga. You ain't on my level, son. It don't matter how many centuries, no matter where you move to, I will follow you and I will fuck you up. Yo, facts, though. To bring to full circle this whole shit, Okada is really that nigga's Sephiroth, bro. On some real shit. Just following this man across the fucking world. Oh my God, he's like...
He signed with AEW first.
Yes!
Right behind his ass. Oh, you can't leave me. You can't leave me. It's like the Yu Hakusho when Yusuke died. And Kurobora's like, you can't die, you're a messenger.
You punk. You can't...
You can't leave me, punk. Oh, what am I going to do now? God damn it, you're a messenger. Like, get to the man's funeral. It's like, Kurobora.
Oh, you better come back so I'll beat your ass.
Hold on.
Nah, bro.
Hold on. What happened? Well,
shit.
AEW, he's not going to be in New Japan. When's my contract up? It's up tomorrow.
Oh, say less. Tony Khan, what you got, bro? How much money you got, nigga?
It's like, well, we just signed Ospreay. I don't know if we have no money. We got no.
Well, we just signed Ospreay, Mercedes.
Yo, cut somebody. I'm on my way. Figure it out. I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna be at Dynamite. Figure it out.
Okada just starts texting the Bucks and fucking Kenny like, hey, I'm feeling away right now. TK, come on, nigga. We got the bread, bro. We got to
delay Batman to 2027 so I can get some money for. We're gonna take that Batman budget so we can afford Okada.
I swear to God, bro.
This man, we gotta put something on the back order. I gotta get Okada over here. We ain't got the
this man talking about I ain't got the script done. Fuck is you doing, bro?
Yeah, I enjoy Batman #2.
Christopher Nolan was pumping out movies in between Batman flicks, and they was bangers. Just casual shit. This man was like
Justice League within 3 years. The universe was built in a cave.
Christopher Nolan was like, hey, here's Batman Begins. Cool flick, right? Dope. Now here's Inception.
Yeah, cool. There you go.
Whatever. We're gonna do that. And then I'm gonna give you Dark Knight. Just a little whatever. The
movie, Dark Knight was alright.
Yeah. Joker wasn't that cool.
God rest his soul, but it's freaking amazing.
Fucking
amazing
Olsen
ass
twins.
I don't even like Batman and Dark Knight. I love the whole Dark Knight series. I'm trust me. Y'all will hear me talk. I hate Batman, but I love all 3 of those movies.
Those movies fucking
were so amazing.
Those movies fucking rule. I don't give a shit. Fucking my man Hines Ward outrunning a fucking demolition.
That was beautiful. What a nice little. And they shot in Pittsburgh. Like, come on,
Like,
bro. Like, come on.
bruh.
Like, see, that's what people don't say. It's the small things in life. It's like shining at the All In sign. It's like shining at the Revolution sign. You know, Statlander coming back in the ring. It's the small things you do in life to get people to think. It's not checkers. It's chess.
Thank you.
That's it.
4D, 12D, whatever the fuck D you want to take.
40. Yeah, AK doesn't exist, but so we're gonna wrap this up. We're gonna wrap this up real quick. So, talk about black people, right?
Right. Okay. Them. Yeah.
Yeah, black people. Go black people.
I've heard of them.
Yeah.
I've heard of the blacks.
Yeah. Yes.
I support.
So we got some folks that got some black jobs in AEW.
Oh, a bunch.
Yeah, but some black jobs. They got 3 black jobs in AEW.
A bunch of Negroes eating good right now.
Yeah, we're doing pretty well over there.
Getting T-shirt sales. Yeah. Kicking white boys in the face. Yeah.
So we have the Hurt Syndicate here, and I still don't know their purpose yet, outside of hurting people.
Well, that's you answered the question.
Sorry. I mean, I thought they had a purpose outside of that.
No,
because Daniel Garcia is going to die. So I just like.
Yeah, no.
I hope he his reign.
We gonna hurt people.
Yeah.
And then, well, no, he said it. He said it recently, actually. MVP, bless his heart. He said we're gonna hurt people. We're gonna take every championship, otherwise humanly possible, because that's gonna lead us to get more money, and then we're just gonna be better than y'all, because we got the money and the belts and the power.
So I'm going to ask you a general question. I want to be totally honest with you, right? Okay, when I ask you this question, I'm going to give you a match, and I'm going to get your honest opinion on this matchup. Okay? Shelton Benjamin,
right,
versus Okada. Like, yeah, just, that's just. I guess you just made fire.
It don't matter who the fuck. You could tell me Shelton Benjamin versus Serpentico. I'm gonna be there, bro. I'm gonna be there fucking bright and early, nigga. It's gonna be hot.
On a random ass Wednesday, we get Shelton Benjamin versus Okada, and I'm like,
that could happen.
I'm like,
that's what real life is. Yeah, no, fuck yeah.
I'm like, my brain stopped. I'm like, hold up. Let me register what's happening right now. You're giving me Shelton Benjamin versus Okada of all people. I hate to say it, both of them had to be spazzing out. Like, I mean,
having a great time.
You have to. Both of them are probably loving the fact that they're fighting each other.
Having a great time. Yeah. Okada's like, I have beaten the absolute brakes off of every single son of a bitch in New Japan like 12 times. Yeah. I'm glad to have somebody new to fuck up. That's good.
I respect your game. I respect your game too. Cool.
Heavily. Let's go make some money. Let's go make that bread.
So the Hurt Syndicate, I love it. Everything about it. I don't.
It's great.
Outside of hurting people, I guess that's what we're going to do.
I mean, it's difficult to get the titles. You got to hurt people to get the opportunities. When you get the opportunities, then you got to cash in the opportunities.
But I don't want Dan Garcia to die, man. I really.
That's whatever.
I know it's business.
He served his purpose, bro. He won a title and he can die now.
That looks good on him, but it's sad that it looks better on Shelton though.
Yeah. What do you want? What the fuck you want me to say? Like,
And Shelton's done the work lately, and I'm like, you're gonna put this belt on him, and I'm like,
he gonna beat the ever living shit out of a lot of people. You get to have Shelton Benjamin guaranteed every single week, which is exactly the fucking point of the goddamn TV title.
You would think that Bobby Lashley would be a bigger pull, and Shelton is doing enough to keep Bobby Lashley out of the ring right now. You don't have to do anything with Bobby Lashley right now. Nothing. No. There's nothing about Bobby Lashley to do in AEW.
Where do you fit him? Like, there's nothing. You can't put him in the world title scene yet. The international titles, it's in a weird kind of sort of in a weird spot.
Now, I mean, like,
can't do the Continental. Like, he just exists.
Hey, let's be real. On the hierarchy for we see for Bobby Lashley over the last 15, 20 years, who really captain this dude? I mean, the list is very small. I mean, there's a new acquisitions probably, but even you put him against Will Ospreay. I mean, Lashley's beating Will Ospreay right now. In his current
He
state.
should.
Yeah,
He
in
should.
his current state, he's beating him.
Yeah.
Kenny Omega, I doubt it. I doubt. But man, Bobby Lashley versus Kenny Omega,
That'd just be.
talk.
I don't even know where I don't even know how to think about that match. Like,
Let's. Whoa, my God, you talking about selling some tickets?
Nah, bro. I don't know how to ponder that match. Like, I don't.
So you want to sell some tickets? That's like you sell some tickets.
Like, what's the beef? Like,
I don't know what you do there, but
how did the styles?
Yeah. Don't know if Ricochet's going to end up joining them or what. I don't get. Looking like Uncle Larry from the Alvin and the Chipmunks. I was just like, I don't know what you do with Ricochet. At that point, I think the Swerve Ricochet thing is going to be an item now, but I don't know if you want to go too in depth with that because
you can have some fun with that. You can have a good time.
Well,
with that,
I can see Ricochet fucking over Swerve at every match.
Hard. Oh, he pissed. You saw what the fuck that man was standing in the middle of the ring with all the toilet paper. Nah, this is gonna be bad.
He said, "You know what you are? You're a shit stain. You know how you wipe up shit?" And I was like, "Yo, my man Nana was trying his hardest to get around that ring before Swerve in his promo. He said had like 10 more things of toilet paper. And I'm like, dog, I say Swerve, slow down.
Right? Like Nana's only so fast, bro.
He tried his best. They came out, yo. This is why I love wrestling. Rammstein Ballroom was throwing toilet paper at fucking Ricochet. And then they bring, this is really, really cool. Let's do this shit. So guess what they're going to do after Ricochet comes out? They're going to give the crowd toilet paper to throw at this man. This is wrestling. Wrestling is so much fun. And then Okada decides to get Buck on the rings, and just starts going crazy, running back and forth. And he slaps the shit out of Ricochet's bald ass head. That was the best moment of the night. Straight up Will Smith and Carlton.
It's a bunch of players in a company understanding the assignment. Everybody's just picking up on the cues and doing what the fuck they got to.
Okada had probably the best night of his life last night. Okada just had fun last night.
Had a blast. I can only hope.
I mean, look, I respect New Japan, but you ain't having fun like you had last night. Okada just had a ball last night.
That poor company's in a they in a bad place.
They need to make sure they keep Zack Sabre Jr. extremely happy.
Pretty much.
Because if I'm all about you being over there, but if I'm Zack, man, it's something to think about, man. Because that money talks, the roster talks,
money, matches. You're in the prime of your fucking career right now. Yeah. You get to be on American television fucking weekly, getting to show like your specific style to people. Yeah. It's tough, bro.
That's tough, man. I don't know what you do, man. If I'm Zack Sabre Jr., I'm like, look, I mean, you could start a rivalry with Orange Cassidy again.
Anybody. Watching Zack Sabre Jr. try his absolute best to fight the beast that we were just talking about, like just this mountain of a black man would just be the funniest fucking thing in the world.
Yeah,
like Bobby Lashley versus Zack Sabre Jr. Come on, no, that's just funny. Oh Lord. Both of them trying to tie each other up into fucking pretzels, fucking counters. Like, oh my God.
I'm all about Zack Sabre Jr. training Daniel Garcia, making him a better wrestler. I'm all about that.
That could be a fucking whole feud.
Technical wrestler. When he gets to Bryan Danielson's age, Daniel Garcia should be the next Bryan Danielson. And I think it's going to take Zack Sabre Jr. and other folks to get him there. I love Daniel Garcia, and I think he has everything in his bag to be great. His time is just not right now. It's getting there.
Still young as shit.
Yeah.
What are you, 27 this year, I think?
Yeah.
Something like that. Like.
That's what my family was watching Rampage the other night. It was Nick Wayne versus Hook. And I'm like, and they didn't understand the point of this match. And I'm like, y'all just don't understand. Like, these two are so young. In the next 5-10 years, like, Nick Wayne, 18 years old. Like, 18, 19. Like, Billy Starks, like, 20 years old. Like, these folks, Hook, I mean, y'all don't understand in 5 years where these folks are going to be.
Like, haven't even done shit yet.
Yeah. They haven't fought Ospreay, haven't fought Kyle Fletcher. Like, all these cats Like Nick Wayne could probably go with probably the top 10% of the roster right now. If he really
Just
wanted.
about anybody.
I
This
mean,
man was
he was literally going against Swerve about 5-6 years ago. So I
right.
mean, you look at it. I mean, easily.
Going against Swerve as a kid, and now he's
Yeah,
had how many reps against legitimate motherfuckers?
yeah. I mean,
Out here fucking riding with Christian.
yeah. I mean, like,
What?
I mean, I mean, what a great scenario to fall into. Like, no, we're not gonna put you with Darby, even though Darby's your boy. He trained you. We're gonna put you with Christian. So what?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're gonna be with Christian, and Christian is going to pimp you out and make you the best.
Cool. Dope. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's right. Thanks.
So, yeah. I hope y'all enjoyed this episode. I enjoyed Mike. Thanks for coming on, bro. Get you on for some more episodes.
I'll be around. Yeah.
Let everybody know I'm not funded by AEW or Tony
He
Khan.
says that, but I'm pretty
I
sure he's getting
like,
checks.
I can kind of predict what's going to happen. I'm pretty good.
Nah, you're getting checks. You just
yeah.
you can admit it, bro. You don't got a lot of this.
I'm the black bully, right? There we go.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's definitely a.
We're gonna go there. I mean,
that's something to call yourself, bro. That's something to call yourself. That you could have picked something else, but I mean, I ain't hating. No, I'm not hating.
If you call a spade, that's what it is, right?
I'm not hating, bro. No hate at all. Don't.
This is my little promo for AEW. So January 1st, Fight for the Fallen. If you got Max, you can enjoy on Max. No commercials. If you don't have the commercial playing, it's great. If you do, oh well, whatever. I don't tell you. I really don't know what to tell you. And the whole library for AEW is going to be on Max. The greatest thing about this is you don't have to worry about that stuff because I think Tony Khan in the last 3 months have set it up to anybody can watch AEW on January 1st and start fresh.
For the most part, yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I think if you watch World's End and you go into January 1st, I think you can be comfortable enough to move forward. Because I think what they're going to do now, this is the one thing I give critics props for on Twitter. They got on Tony Khan about doing video packages because people didn't know who people were or what was going on.
Mm-hmm.
And he's doing that now. You always see the video packages. So I think that now going forward, you're going to be able to see the history of folks ahead of time. And then if Max was smart, Max would be doing specials like, the history of MJF or some shit like that.
There you go.
Yeah. So,
there's a lot of opportunities, man.
But everyone, get opportunity if you like what you hear and you want to hear more AEW stuff or hear more stuff that's coming down the pike. Subscribe, holler at us, Top Trio. We're about out here. Thanks again, Mike, for being on the show. I really enjoyed the show today.